Hello Yang Gang, this is Nam Man. Welcome to my channel, Make Me Think Harder. Before I go on, I want to thank Compact Infinity. I wish I had his real name, but he brought up a concern that I totally overlooked in my previous video. Why not wait? Here's what Compact Infinity wrote. I agree, we should wait till further info. Yet, if while waiting, the vote comes to Yang Yang in their state for the nomination race, why not vote Yang? Like we're not exactly throwing our vote away in the primary by voting Yang if primary is after the nomination. When I made that video, why not wait? I didn't think about Yang Yang people who has to vote right now. I didn't think about those who have to vote and Andrew Yang didn't make an announcement. What if Andrew Yang didn't make an announcement in time for my state to vote? First, if that happens to me, I'm voting for Andrew Yang. If that happens to me, in state of Virginia, we already have a ballot set up for Andrew Yang, so I could vote on the ballot. I don't have to write it in. And it will be on Super Tuesday, all the way up to March 3rd. Andrew Yang has not given his announcement, which is a depressing thought for right now, but I'm still voting for Andrew Yang then. Compact Infinity say, why not vote for Andrew Yang, right? Well, on my second point, I'm going to make a case where if you are voting against your heart, if a Yang Gang is voting against your heart right now, then I think it's a wasted vote. Like Andrew, I'm a data-driven person. Like Andrew, I don't have that much data in me. Therefore, I will make following assumptions. And it's only assumption, okay? It's just assumption, okay? Just for the sake of argument. I'm going to assume Yang Gang is made up of 1. Tertiary as second, i.e. ex-militaries and people strongly against regime change wars. 2. Bernie as second, i.e. 2016 burners and previous Medical for All supporters. 3. Warner as your second, i.e. people who have beef with mega corporations and billionaires. 4. Trump as your second, i.e. former mega supporters. 5. Disaffected voters, people like me who didn't care about politics. We are here only because of Andrew Yang and his great vision. I'm going to label Biden, Amy, and Pete as establishment candidates. I'm going to assume that Yang Gang people are not supporting these establishment candidates unless they offer Yang Yang some awesome stuff, like offer Andrew Yang the VP position or a cabinet position where he controls the UBI and democracy dollar and so on, and these things become their campaign's number one priority, which I don't think will happen. And so I'm going to just assume that Yang Gang don't support these 3. Finally, I'm going to label Tom and Bloomberg as the ultra wealthy men who are seeking the ultimate power. To me, Tom, and especially Bloomberg, is worse than Donald Trump. First, they're smarter than Donald Trump. But again, these are ultra wealthy people seeking the ultimate power, and they have possibly 8 more years. That's 12 years of ultra wealthy people controlling the ultimate power. That rings danger, danger, danger in my head. Vote for Tulsi is a wasted vote because she is a long shot. Now, some of you may say, wasn't Andrew Yang long shot and you took a chance with Andrew Yang? I did. I believe Andrew Yang was a long shot and I took chance with Andrew Yang. The reason I took chance with Andrew Yang is that I thought his prize, the prize that he offered us, is just too great for me not to try. And it's not in my mental exercise. It wasn't like a gambling. In gambling, more of you join in, the less chance you have to win. In this, more of us join in. We take that long shot, and ever so slightly, we increase his odds. Ever so slightly, we increase his odds. And more of us join in, we increase his odds. If I say that's a long shot and I don't join in, we never will increase his odds. So I was there to increase his odds. It didn't work out, yes, but I was there to increase his odds. Now, to Yang Gang, Tulsi, to many Yang Gang, Tulsi was your second choice. Is her price just as great as Andrew Yang? Or proportionately great? You know, just a little bit less than Andrew Yang? Or not great at all? The UBI she offers is not universal. And she doesn't tell you how to pay for like Andrew Yang does with the value-added tax. And the UBI she proposes will cost because there's an administration cost. And how she's going to determine somebody's under 100 or 200K and how's she going to do all that stuff without inviting some tax evasion again. So yeah, I don't see her as offering us any prize that is that's worth us to take a chance with her, invest my time and money that I have invested in Andrew Yang. That I don't think I could do that with the Tulsi. And if I don't do that with Tulsi, then she will remain as a long shot, and that would be a wasted vote. A vote for Bernie or vote for Warren would be wasted vote in my view at this time, because we don't know what future holds for us. It's really convoluted mess right now. If a Bernie or Warren wins at a certain point, that means Biden, Amy, and Pete would have at least one or two of them would have dropped down, and you would have empowered Bloomberg, and that is dangerous thing. And if it's Bloomberg versus one of the two progressives, one call himself socialist, democratic socialist, I think Bloomberg will win, landslide. Another scenario is where Andrew Yang could have agreement with the Warren, for instance. Let's say she's open to UBI, she was, and she said, hey, I'll offer you a cabinet position in my administration, come in, handle the UBI, democracy dollar, and all those things. And I will make that number one priority in my campaign. And if we have voted for Bernie, you would have voted against Andrew Yang. This scenario exists. If Andrew Yang agree with the Bernie, for instance, and you voted for Warren, then you would have voted against Andrew Yang again. So we do not know what scenario will help your cause. We do not know what scenario will hurt your cause. Yang Gang's agenda. We do not know. And if we do not know what's going to happen to your vote, isn't that waste if we don't go with your heart? The heart is the only thing left that's logical at this point. Vote with your heart. That's only logic left. Only reasonable course left. And if you don't take that reasonable path, you have wasted your vote. As for the Trump voters, I think many of them already left. I think they are determined to vote for Trump, or they're just waiting. I don't think any of them will be voting for any other Democratic nominee. As for the disaffected voters like me, again, I think they're going to do what I do. Just wait long as you can, and if you have to vote, we will vote with our heart and just vote for Andrew Yang. The advantage of waiting is that our vote will be less wasted. For instance, let's say Andrew Yang comes and say, hey, I made agreement with Warren and I'm going to do this and this. Then I will be voting for Warren, right? Or if he say, hey, I made an agreement with the Biden and Biden said he's going to make this number one, UBI number one in his campaign. All of a sudden, Biden becomes a candidate to push. Reason that Biden is more attractive to me than Warren, Biden is an old man. And he may even quit in 2 years. Who knows? So this scenario could happen where my vote may not end up being Andrew Yang. It may end up as a Bernie vote. It may end up as a Warren vote, or never will end up as a Bloomberg vote, even if it goes with UBI with him. I explain why people with the ultimate wealth seeking the ultimate power is absolutely corrupt in my next video. Till next time, I'm out.